did. Oh, perfect. Okay. Hello, guys. It's your girl, Steph Perez, and welcome to tonight's live stream. So tonight we are going to be talking about 6 easy ways to recession-proof, for lack of better terms, recession-proof your business and how to keep the money coming. All right. So make sure you definitely do have a notebook because these are going to really help you. This idea just came to me today as I was just sitting down and working on some things inside of my own business. And I thought it would be a really great topic to actually chat around this evening. So I really hope that what I'm going to share today entirely leaves you better and it gives you some ideas to create sustainability in your business, regardless of what the times look like. And what I'm going to share tonight, whether it's good times or whether it's economic downtimes, whether it's a recession, whether we're dealing with hyperinflation like we are right now, no matter what the interest rates are doing, the one thing that I really want to lock in on is the fact that when you decide to build a business online, when you decide that you want to harness the power of the internet and you want to build a digital-based business, all right, it's so important to realize like you instantly step into a space where you can recession-proof your business, again, for lack of better terms. You can create a business situation for yourself where no matter what times look like, you know how to combat it. You know how to grow despite the times. And that's really what tonight is about, is being able to grow, being able to sustain, being able to not just make it, but actually how you can actually thrive. And I'll tell you this one thing when it comes to the mindset of a lot of people, when it comes to making money online or starting an online business, is the fact that a lot of times people have very short-term mindsets. Right? Very short term. And oftentimes people don't want to work. They don't want to learn. They don't want to invest in themselves. They don't want to really like dive in and really figure out things. They literally want everything to come easy to them. And they get so like narrow-minded. Being focused is one thing, but being narrow-minded where you can only see like what you want to see is a detriment to your business, especially during times like this. So with what I'm going to share with you tonight, these 6 ways, number one, it's going to involve you deciding to get very resourceful. You're going to have to learn how to activate your resource muscles. You're going to have to learn how to become incredibly resourceful. You're going to have to develop your thinking skills, right? Like your critical thinking skills. You're going to have to decide that everything that you desire can be figured out, and that like nothing is out of reach. Like you can decide to make things happen. All right. And so you're going to have to decide that you're going to look beyond just like maybe the solution or a solution that you see right in front of you. And you're going to really have to learn how to be more expansive with providing solutions and recognizing problems that are going on out there. And again, like I said, I love catering to the market that I cater to. Like I love being like back in like the make money online arena because it's not taught correctly. And there's so much money that can be made at the high service of other people when you really understand how to serve this market. If you're here tonight and you have an interest in serving like the online business community, let me know. Right? I have a lot of people that I coach that I absolutely love. My main thing is helping women take their knowledge, their passion, and their skills and helping them turn their ideas like into a business that they completely own and that they can control. For me, I've been making money for almost 16 years in the digital space. Like I learned online business. I learned internet marketing. I learned how to make money online. Like literally, like I learned how to make money online. And so like literally like this is my area of expertise. So where I help a lot of other women take their areas of expertise and build businesses around it, this is my area of expertise. So along with coaching and along with consulting, I get great pleasure out of actually helping people learn how to navigate the internet and how to actually make money online, like literally selling whatever it is that you want to sell, right? Like in the digital product space, like this arena, I absolutely love. So let me know if you're here tonight and you're someone where you are like thriving or you want to thrive in this space. You want to learn how to make money online and you want to be able to help other people make money online as well. All right. So again, tonight, as we talk over these 6 points, believe it or not, if you walk away from here and you decide to really never forget these, all right? Because these aren't just like, oh, I'm here to listen and they're fine points. But there are going to come times in your business where you're going to have to sit down and you're going to have to make a decision to critically look at something and to make a decision, right? And if you're not on my email list, like let's say you're here and you weren't on my email list, you just discovered that I'm live or you're a subscriber here, go down below, all right, in the description, click the very, very first link. And yes, you'll learn more about, the business that I'm operating, and you'll learn more about that. That's fine. But more importantly, you'll be on my email list because tomorrow I am going to announce something pretty doggone cool. And I'm not certain yet. I'm likely going to have some kind of special running just for those that are actually on my email list. All right. So excited. Again, it's in response to what I'm going to cover with you guys tonight. It's understanding these things and always having like my mind in an expansive mode of fixing things and coming up with solutions. So I'm really, really excited. And for anyone that's out there who's waiting to get the invite, right, waiting to get the information to join me in my little small daily accountability group, right, I promise you I will have the information out for you tomorrow. But I had to work on some things first, solidify some things. And what I'm opening the doors to tomorrow is actually part of it. So just know that you are definitely going to get your invite. All right. If you want to hang out with me in a really, really small, I shouldn't say small, but it's a daily accountability group to help you in making money inside of your business and to help you get to a point where you're taking action on a daily basis and making money on a daily basis as well. All right. So if you're on my email list, just reply to me if you know you want to be a part of that. There is an investment, right? Like you've got to have some skin in the game. It's not full free. You can certainly hang out on my YouTube channel for free. But anytime we decide to come together and we're collaborating, we're working together, of course, you got to make the investment into yourself. You got to raise your hand. So if you do want to know more about that, at the minimum, make sure you're on my email list because I'll be breaking down the details tomorrow. All right. So when we talk about 6 ways to recession-proof your online business and how to keep the money coming, all right, again, I want you to know that you can make the most of your business during a recession or during hard economic times if you understand 2 things. Write these 2 things down: demand and desire. Hello, Premium Coaching for New Tax Pros. Hello, Deborah. Write down these 2 things: demand and desire. Demand and desire. Okay. So this is how I came up with the newest thing that I'm opening the doors to tomorrow, right? I understand demand and I understand desire. Okay. So no matter what the times are, if you always understand there's a demand for certain things and there's also a desire for certain things, people will invest money and spend money on things that they desire. All right. And so when you understand the demand for what people desire, right, you can always be in the driver's seat. All right. Really, really important. All right. So as an example, like this is why equipping people to make money online is such a brilliant idea, right? And a brilliant thing to be offering right now, right? So like what I'm offering, the first link in my description, my Learn and Earn platform, it is brilliant to offer right now because it helps people learn how to make money online, learn how to be self-sufficient, learn how to actually build their business. Y'all, I'm so excited. I've been charging people. I'm like, when you come in, get your business set up in a week. And let me tell you something, the reports I'm getting back from people that are diving in, they are getting their business set up in days, probably because I told them I got mine set up in a weekend, right? So if you have been like struggling to get like a sales system set up for your business, I'm telling you, like you're going to learn how to do it, right? When you get access to this information. But that's why, Like one of the main reasons why I knew this was a brilliant offer right now is because I am equipping people, right, with the knowledge, and I'm helping them to learn how to develop the skills so they actually can make money online, right? They can make money, right, in their businesses online because they have the knowledge and because they have the skills. I understand the demand and I understand the desire. So many people are coming to the internet wanting to learn this. All right. Therefore, recession or not, I'm going to make money selling this. Okay. I want you to really, really think about this. If you have any questions while you're here live with me, feel free to drop them in. All right. So the question each one of us has to answer is, where is the demand and where is the desire with your people? Write that down. Where is the demand and where is the desire with your people? All right. Because that's where the money lies. Okay. So you got to figure out where that is with your people, whatever the area of expertise is that you are bringing to the marketplace, that you're building a business around, right? Like you've got to ask yourself, what is the desire of my people? All right. What is the desire of my people? All right. And then also, is it in demand? Okay. And usually where there's desire, there is demand. All right. You guys, it amazes me all the time at how during crazy times like this, you know, like I look at my nail tech, no problem with business, right? My lash tech, no problem with business. Why? Why? Because even during times like this, there's still a desire, right? For those of us that are going to find a way, if anything, right? But there are things that we want, things that we desire, and we'll find the money for, right? Or we'll make space for. That's just how people are as human beings. All right. So just keep that in mind. All right. So let's talk about the 6 ways to recession-proof your online business so that you can keep the money coming. All right. Number 1, okay. Number 1, sell your knowledge. All right. So again, we're talking about making money online and keeping the money coming by leveraging the online space. All right. One way to recession-proof your business is to always know how you can sell what it is that you know. All right. Some of the most common ways of doing that are coaching offers, consulting offers, tutoring, and packaging your knowledge right into digital products. All right. And so again, you always want to go back to, when it comes to teaching my knowledge, teaching what I know, right? What is the desire with my people right now? All right. What is the desire? I like to call this like low-hanging fruit, where if you had an audience of 100 people that were your truest ideal people, right? What's a problem that 98% of them would absolutely want solved, right? Bob's your uncle when it comes to that, all right? That's what you decide to sell, all right? So no matter how bad things get, right? If you know that you know stuff and you know that your people have a desire to learn it, all right, you can provide your knowledge in a multitude of ways to be able to help them in that way. All right. Number 2 is that you can sell your skills. All right. So I want you to think about things like web design, graphic work, setting up people's systems, copywriting, and that's just in my industry. All right. You might have skills in another way that you are actually able to sell. All right. But I'm telling you, this is why I love teaching making money online, is because when you develop these skills for yourself, right, you're able to lend these skills to other people that maybe don't have the expertise, don't have the time, don't want to do it, but have the money to pay you. All right. And so in the day and age, again, where we are right now, even though people may look at, you know, oh, we're in an economic crisis, believe it or not, when it comes to skills, there are businesses out there where they can't afford to struggle. Meaning, businesses where it's like, no, I have to get this set up. And they're willing to pay the price to have someone set the thing up for them. And when you have the skills, and then you also know who to go out there and target, right? So I'll be honest with you, during tough economic times, when it comes to my skills, in this example, I likely wouldn't target the people that are on my email list, right? In terms of building out a system for them. There might be a couple of people on my email list, But what I would likely do is I would actually go out into my local community, or I would actually go out there and begin searching for big businesses that actually have money to invest that can't afford to be out of business. They can't afford not to have systems set up. They can't afford not to have things running for them. And I would go and I would offer my services to them, knowing that they have the money to actually pay me. Are you getting this? Right? Are you getting this? I read something today. I forget who was by. I think it was Grant Cardone. No, it wasn't Grant Cardone. Who in the heck was it? I think it was Alex. And he basically said, learn how to solve problems for rich people. Because you can charge so much money when you're solving problems for people that have a lot of money to pay you. Right? And so when you understand, again, desire and demand, sometimes, again, remember I said you got to get resourceful. You got to think expansive. It's not always going to be like the people in your immediate audience, right? But when you really begin to like catalog your skills, when I catalog my skills, there are businesses out there that I know can't afford, right, to have things go wrong, right? So where some of you may look at, I don't have a couple $100 to get my business going. Believe it or not, there are businesses out there where they're like, yes, come in, help me get this done tomorrow, and I'll pay you thousands of dollars because I can't afford to not have it done, right? That's thinking and understanding like a business, all right? So again, number 2 is selling your skills. And I would encourage every single one of you to catalog your skills, all right? And then ask yourself, who has the money, right, to pay me to do these things for them? All right, who has the money to pay me to do these things for them? Too often I hear, especially women, right? Especially women, and I think a lot of it has to do with confidence. Is they'll say, you know what, I just have a heart for people that don't have, because I remember not having, well, people that don't have can't do business with you. But you don't have a business if your business is catering people that don't have, because they have to be able to pay you. If they can't pay you, there is no exchange. You can't help them and they can't get helped, right? Unless you're going to run a nonprofit. That's a whole nother thing. All right. So you have to really, really be mindful that there are always people out there that have the desire, right? They have the desire and the demand is there. You just got to go and now meet it. All right. Number 3. Okay. So 6 ways to recession-proof your online business and to keep the money coming. Okay, and if you're smart, right, you learn how to work all of these things together. All right, you would set up an entire business framework for yourself. All right, number 3 is selling products you recommend. All right, you can think of this as like affiliate marketing or referral marketing. All right, I'm going to give you a big insight here. All right, who made the money during the gold rush days? Can someone tell me who made the money during the gold rush days? Does anyone know? It wasn't the people that were out there mining the gold, trying to find the gold. It wasn't the opportunity seekers. It was the people that were selling the tools to the opportunity seekers, the gold miners, that made all the money. Why? Because those that wanted to mine gold, they were insistent on finding gold, and they actually needed the tools to be able to do that. And so you want to set your business up where literally 24/7, 365, whether it's good times or bad times, that you are selling picks and shovels to your community. All right. So if I was like a health and wellness coach, I would ask myself, right, no matter what the times are, what do people that care a great deal about their health or about their weight loss or about their body transformation or about their overall health, like what don't they do without? And I wouldn't think about the person that might be struggling, right, financially. I'd be thinking about the person that has the money, right, and what they refuse to do without, no matter what the times look like. And that's what I would choose to sell in my business all the time. All right. So there's always going to be like picks and shovels. There's always going to be resources. There's always going to be tools. There's always going to be things, right, that businesses and or consumers want to consistently pay for, right, no matter what the times are. And you will consistently make money, right? One of the first things I learned online in terms of selling tools is that you want to get people. And again, this is why I love the industry I serve. So I love the make money online industry. It's so brilliant. There's so much money that can be made if you understand how it works. But I remember, right, they were like, Steph, you want to start selling the tools that online marketers use to grow their business. Because when you lock them into things like their page builders, or you lock them into things like their autoresponders, and they start going to work and they start building their email list, and they start creating pages, and they start creating, digital products, right? They're not going to let go of the tool. They're going to keep paying for it, right? Because they have an asset that's locked into it. And what does that do to your money? That keeps your recurring income going, right? And so when you set your business up for that, even during bad times, right, that's recurring income that you've already built up that now continues to go. Because even during bad times, a business, right, that has a bunch of leads in their CRM, they're going to likely continue to pay for their CRM. Right? A business that has a bunch of products, right, that's in their digital delivery site, they're going to keep paying for it. Why? Because they're making money every single month from the digital products they have housed in there, right? It's like with Podia, right? I've thought many times of moving my products to my marketing system, but I'm like, I just can't. There's just too many products, right? So for me, I keep it there because number one, it is a wash. I clearly make more than 70 some odd dollars a month, right? So it's not hurting me at all, and I make more than that. And here's the thing, and I make more than that in my affiliate commissions, right? So because I offer Podia, right, to my community, it's more than a wash. I earn a profit, right, from the money I earn as an affiliate compared to what I actually pay for it. So it's like during rough times, I don't have to really make those tough decisions, right? Because I've thought about these things in my business and I've incorporated them inside of my business. All right. And so one thing I want to encourage you to do when it comes to number 3, right, selling products, is think about the picks and shovels, right, that your people use and pay for inside of your business. And if you're not the one offering them to them, like if you're not offering them the picks and shovels, if you don't have a picks and shovels resource list, right, you need to go ahead and get that set up quick, fast, and in a hurry. And then you need to make sure you have processes set up where your community, your people know about your resource list. So when they're going out there to buy the things that they need, they know how they can buy it from you. All right. Number 4, again, if you guys are here live, you have any questions about any of this, feel free to drop it in the live chats because I really, really do want to help you with this. All right. Number 4, on 6 easy ways to recession-proof your online business. All right. And keep the cash coming. All right. Number 4, sell services that others fulfill. Okay. This is really called like drop servicing. All right. Selling services that others fulfill. All right. Believe it or not, there are a lot of companies out there that do service fulfillment, and your only job you have to do is actually go and find the customers, go and find the clients. And for example, web design as an example, right? Even though I do all my web design work when I do work for people, there are companies out, because I don't like the way some of these companies do things. And I love to really work with my people, and I like it to have my touch because I know that I do excellent with the things that I do. And I usually know my clients really, really well. So it's like I can give it the extra love and attention to make it really feel like their brand and reflect their brand. But in this instance, web design is one of those things, right? Where there are companies out there where you don't even know they exist, right? But you could go out there and find a customer that wants web design, charge them X amount of dollars, right? Go find a company to fulfill the services, right? You keep the difference and they do all the work. All right. So believe it or not, there are people out there that have entire business models where this is how they do their business, right? They offer a ton of different services. They go out there and find the clients, which is really the hard work, right? They find the clients, they collect the fee, like they do all of the work in terms of, helping the client figure out what they need. And they actually have someone else that does the fulfillment. Brilliant, right? Absolutely brilliant. So like if you didn't even know that was a thing, right? That could be potential money you're leaving on the table. Or if you have a very, very busy, like coaching business, or you're just very busy with what you're doing and you want to begin offering services in your business, right? Like let's say like in my business, there often is a lot of people that need things. They need things done, right? I could either decide to help them and do it myself, right? Or I could decide to implement this and actually have a company do the fulfillment for me. All right. So it's important that you understand, again, 6 easy ways to recession proof your online business. When you understand where the demand is and where the desire is right now, right, with having an online business, like I said, there's really no excuse, there's no reason to ever like not know where the money is. The money is everywhere if you can recognize the desire of your people and the demand of your people. Right? What do they desire and what are they demanding? What don't they want to do without? What are they willing to pay for? All right. And then you alter your business, right, during certain kind of times, right, to offer those kind of services to actually help your people. All right. I'm telling you, like right now, it is crazy, right, with how fast my email list is growing, like faster than it's grown in a long time, right, with what I'm offering now in my business. That should tell you like where the desire and where the demand is. Like it's sick. Like I'm telling you right now, if you've been on the fence with what it is that I'm doing, I would highly encourage you to get on board with this. I really, really would. Because not only are you going to develop the skills of being able to know how to make money online, navigate the internet, all the different things, right? But you'll have those skills that you'll be able to leverage in a variety of different ways to make money in your business in a variety of different ways as you're serving, right, other people to help them get what it is that they need. Again, you have to think expansive. All right. And then number 5, all right, number 5, with 6 easy ways to recession proof your online business and keep the money coming. All right. Number 5, this is really, really, really important. And you definitely don't hear enough people talking about this when it comes to monetization. And that's, you want to build a community. All right. You want to build a community. Why? Because your community creates repeat revenue from existing customers and clients. All right. It helps you stay in the know of what they desire, and it helps you in helping them to reach their next levels. This past year has actually past 2 years has been an incredible year in my business for client growth. And what I mean by client growth is not me acquiring clients. Yes, that's been fantastic. And from my standpoint, retention of my clients has been fantastic, like them working with me consistently and joining me in multiple things. The alignment has been amazing. But do you know why? Is because I'm helping them get results, right? Like I've kept tinkering with my business to find the right mix of access as well as, kind of like curricular, right? And because it's like I found that right mix and I'm willing to do the work with giving access and showing up for my people, right? Like my community, my clients are getting so much better results, right? And so by building a community, I get to stay in the know of like what they need for their next level. So when I'm considering new offers or new products or new services, right, like they are part of the consideration when I'm thinking about these things, right? Can it benefit them? Can it make, the community better by actually having this, right? And so during tough economic times, if you are building a community and you actually have a community that's thriving and they're getting results because they're taking action on what you're teaching them and helping them with, and they're getting results, the likelihood is they're going to stay locked in with you. Why? Because they're getting something out of it, right? They're actually getting something out of it. Right. And so that's why for me, like in my community, I really focus on and talk a lot about getting your investment back really, really quickly, right? Taking action. And that's why everything that I have in place now, it is about implementation. It is about accountability. Like it's about doing the freaking work, right? I've never tough loved so hard, right, on my people because I care nothing more than about their results. Nothing more than about their results, right? And they love it. And they love it because those that are actually doing the work are actually seeing results. And that's what it's all about. For all you coaches and consultants out there, that's what it's about. You haven't really coached and you haven't really consulted, right, until you begin to see like your people making money and getting results. Like you don't even know what it feels like, right, until it happens. And I say that because I called myself a coach and I called myself a consultant, right, in the beginning. And I wasn't always seeing the results, right? And again, I'll kind of sidebar, a lot of that was because I didn't really have a good handle on who I was serving. When I flipped the script and I said, I'm looking for women that are ready, it's incredible how the people that showed up were in fact ready for action, ready to invest, ready to show up, ready to do the work, ready to ask questions, all of those things. Make a note of that, right? Because as someone that wants to be an advisor, that wants to help people, you need people that are ready. You need people that are on board. You need people that are ride or die for their own success. And if you don't make that clear, right, you'll end up attracting people that just, they don't really know what it is that they want, or they're not ready, right? And that does nothing for your own growth. All right. So when it comes to 6 easy ways to recession proof your online business, you don't want to look at your business as one-off sales, right? You want to think about always like, what's next? That's great that I got this client. That's great that I got this customer, right? But how can I help them beyond this transaction, right? For those of y'all that track me, that's exactly why I do so much touching in my business. That's why often I will give bonuses of one-on-one calls with me when you invest in certain things. It's another touch point, right, to ensure that you get off to a really, really great start, and to understand what questions you might have, and to understand what might be holding you back, and to let you know about additional services and things that I have to offer. Again, I told you, right? Like, I'm a really, really good business strategist. I haven't just been online for 16 years. Like, I know how to think through. I know how to do business. I know how to put things together, right, to maximize results for all that are involved. All right. So literally, it is a must that you build a community. You want a community during good times, because during good times, guess what? It will help you during the bad times as well. We all work really, really hard to acquire a buyer. Okay. That generally is the hardest time we work in our business, is actually getting that first yes. Once you get that first yes, your work is not over. And that's the misconception so many people make in their business, right? They think it's like, oh, I got a client, off to the next client, right? No, slow down just a little bit, right? And make sure that you actually have a community for each and every person, right, as they come in, that you know what you're doing with them. You know how you're showing up for them, right? You know what you have set up to help them begin to make progress, like literally out the gate. The progress should begin like the day after they begin working with you, right? You need to have systems in place for that, right? So yes, you want to continue working on your audience growth and working on the things that are going to bring new people in. But if you are not equally as enthusiastic about working for the people that have already invested and paid you, right, then you're not going to build a community, and a lot of your long-term money is going to go away. You're not going to have the retention, right? You might even risk chargebacks and people being unhappy, right? And as a coach or a consultant or a trusted advisor, you're not going to feel very fulfilled, because you're not going to have the success reports of people getting results. And believe it or not, that's going to play a role on how you feel about yourself, right? Because if you're not helping people get a result, how useful and helpful are you really? Right? And so you got it. Like, you have to understand how to operate in that way, because it protects your entire business. It all makes a difference, right? It all makes a difference. All right. And I just want to say, like, if you are a client or a customer of mine and we're working together, I so appreciate you, like, from the bottom of my heart, because you have helped make me better, right? Being dedicated to your success has helped make me better. So, like, sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, I thank you so much for being a part of my community, for trusting your success with me, for being ride or die with me, and for being an action taker and deciding that you're going to go out there and get results for yourself, and treating this time together very, very seriously. All right. And then number 6, all right, 6 easy ways to recession proof your online business and keep the money coming. All right. This one here, this one was hard for me. So hard, right? But I only had 5 tonight, but I was like, I got to add this one in, because it's been such a difference maker in my own business. All right. As an introvert, as someone that just likes to be left alone and do her own thing, this one, I got to tell you, like, it will really, really help you in a big, big way. All right. And that's collaborating versus competing. Collaborating versus competing. All right. What do I mean by collaborating? It's not always about what you can do, right? And oftentimes what people will see, they'll see something going on out in the marketplace, and instead of collaborating with others, they'll try to compete and create against it, right? And one thing that I've realized, not only in the learn and earn opportunity that I decide to collaborate in and align myself in, right? But even other relationships that I have, right? Like within my community, right? There are some things that I want to do and some things that I want to teach that I am not like the expert in, but I have homies that are totally the expert in that area. And so I've been reaching out to them, right, to form these collaborations, right, to strengthen both of our businesses. I'm starting to have, owners of companies reaching out to me, wanting to collaborate with me because they know that I operate at a level of excellence when it comes to certain things. And where before I would say no, I'm starting to say yes to a lot more of these things because there really is power in collaboration. There really is power in, pooling 2 or 3 people's ideas together and leveraging audiences, right? Leveraging the energy of more people, right? Versus always feeling like you got to go out there and compete against someone else's good idea. If someone else's good idea has space for you to come on board and leverage their good idea and leverage the energy that's already there, right? It makes it a lot easier for you. And that was something really, really big for me with the learn and earn opportunity. Because I don't know if I shared this, right? Or you might be someone new here, but being in the space for 16 years, like for the past about 2 years, I knew I was going to do something in resale rights. I just didn't know what, right? Because I had a lot of hangups around it, but I also felt like it was a really, really incredible move. I just didn't know how to do it. And then I started thinking, well, Steph, with all your digital products, why don't you make your products like resellable? Like give people the license to be able to make money from your products. But to be honest with you, that just didn't feel good to me. I didn't want that kind of responsibility. And I got to a place where I was absolutely okay with that. And I was like, I just believe like when the opportunity hits me, like I don't know what to do. Right. And then this opportunity like literally landed in my lap. And when I saw that I could leverage an existing, growing, like viral community, right, of like so many incredible people, young people, all walks of life, I was like, I got to be a part of this. Now, ego in me could have said, I've been doing this for 16 years. Who am I to join someone else's thing? I could do it myself. And I could have went out there and then tried to compete. But I entirely saw the usefulness, right, of how Hannah has everything set up. And I was like, my people, see, I think of my people first. My people need this. The people that I want to serve that want to learn how to make money online, like they need like this kind of breakdown, because my breakdown is a lot more elaborate. Like I'm way more like about messaging and showing up and a little bit more advanced, where she's like, if you've never had a business online or you've never gotten things set up, you're going to learn how to get your business set up in a very, very short period of time. Right. So like that was one instance of me knowing this is the time to collaborate. Like this is the time to leverage someone else's platform, to leverage someone else's community. And what it also did for me is it allowed me to create a softer approach to my business, meaning I don't have to provide all the customer support. There's nothing I have to figure out. I get to do the stuff I love to do, which is market, right? Which is going out there, going live and positioning myself to get paid, right? Introducing this to other people. Right. And then offering my coaching on the back end for anybody that wants to roll with me, like on a deeper level. Right. And so if you want to recession proof your online business, all right, number one, you don't want to think or feel like you've got to do all this by yourself. I want to think about collaboration from 2 ways. Collaboration with, if you're trying to do this because you've convinced yourself, I don't have the money, right, to invest in myself or to have a coach or to have a mentor, and you're going to YouTube for free for every single thing. It's too much mix of information. There's no continuity of information. With all the steps that are involved in making money online, you want to be able to learn in a way where it's like there's continuity of steps. Like you're learning right from the same philosophy or the same methodology. Because while there's a gazillion ways to do things out there, if you try this person's philosophy on this and this person's methodology on this, right, you're going to end up just totally like mucking up your business, right? You need continuity. All right. And so there's collaboration when it comes to getting the help that you desire. And there's also collaboration when you know it's time to collaborate versus trying to compete with what's already going on out there. And sometimes during like tough times like we are in right now, deciding to create something from scratch might not always be the best idea if you don't have the audience, if you don't have the community, if you don't have the excitement, right? And if it's going to take a long time to really build up momentum, when you can jump into something that might already have momentum and have everything that you need, right? And just decide to ride that puppy, right? And do the stuff that you're great at. And so I want you to think about collaboration, right, from a variety of different aspects in your business. Where are you maybe trying to do too much on your own, where you could actually collaborate, right? And end up, leveraging the energy, leveraging the expertise, and leveraging the knowledge, right? And commute, like anything you can think of, leveraging all these extra things, right? By actually pooling the energy of other people. All right. And believe it or not, that's what I'm starting to see in my own coaching community as well, is like women that are great at what they do. Other women within my community are able to leverage, right, their knowledge to help them in various areas of their business as well. And that's such a doggone beautiful thing. All right. So again, the 6 ways, all right, to recession proof your online business and keep the money coming is number 1, think about ways of selling your knowledge always. How can you sell your knowledge? Okay. And remember, always keep the 2 things in mind: desire and demand. Desire and demand. All right. Number 1, selling your knowledge. Number 2, selling your skills. Number 3, selling products that you recommend. All right. What's so fun about that is there's no customer service. You don't deal with anything outside of just making the recommendation. All right. Number 4, selling services that other people fulfill. All right. So you just do the marketing, you acquire the clients, right? And other people fulfill the actual service. All right. Number 5 is building a community to protect your ongoing revenue. All right. And to keep the cash circulating and keep your people sticking with you and either spending more money in your business, investing more money, right, or retaining them as ongoing clients and customers. And then number 6, collaborating versus competing. All right. So try to have a really, really healthy mix of as many of these in your business. And this is why I said earlier, this is going to take you having to get more expansive than your thinking likely is in your business. You're going to have to be multidimensional. You're going to have to look at your business from different angles, right? You're going to have to decide to be incredibly resourceful, and you're going to have to decide to work. Like, none of these things just come easy, right? Every single one of these things take an intentional act. It takes a decision, and then it takes an intentional act. And the one thing I will tell you is that when you get clear over what you want for your business, both revenue and what you want as a mission and a vision and who you want to serve, and you begin to answer all those important questions, and there's just this crazy amount of clarity, it's just amazing how opportunities will present themselves to you, and you will instantly know whether they make sense or whether they don't. Whether they make sense or whether they don't. And then it's up to you, right, as the big girl, the big boy entrepreneur, right, to say yes, the ones that make sense, and instantly begin to ride them. All right, y'all, that's how you make the most of times like this. You don't have time to sit back and ponder and ask a gazillion questions and expect something for nothing and, be indecisive. Like, now is just not the time for that. You got to decide what it is that you want, gain clarity around what it is that you want, be able to recognize the opportunities that are in direct alignment with helping you get there, make the decision to align the way that you need to align, and then get to work, right? And then constantly be receptive to what's going on out there as it pertains to demand and as it pertains to desire, right? And then always be thinking like an entrepreneur, how can I solve problems for my people? How can I solve more problems for my people? That's what entrepreneurs do. We get paid for solving problems, not just throwing products out into the marketplace. We get paid for solving problems. So literally every single thing that I sell, I know the problem that it solves. And that's what I always speak to. So when I talk about like my love for how people are making money online and why I aligned, with this turnkey learn and earn platform, right? It's because I understand the problem that it solves. I understand the solution it gives other people. I understand the opportunity it gives other people during a time like this. All right. So if you can take in what I shared tonight, right? And you are someone that, number 1, you're like, it's time for me to actually learn like how to really position myself online. Like, you want to get your piece of the pie. You want to learn how to get set up. Right? You want to learn how to begin generating leads. You want to be able to generate leads. You want to have a sales system set up. You want to be able to make money. You want to learn how to show up. You want to learn how to use the various platforms, right? So that you can begin to build your own audience. You can begin to build your own community. You can begin to sell, right, the products and services that excite you. Like, you want to be able to begin taking advantage, right, of setting up a recession-proof style business for yourself. All right. And you don't want to wait. Right? You want to get set up right now. Use this time right now where so many people are like taking off because it's the summer and set yourself up for the home-based business rush that always comes in fall. Set yourself up for the Black Friday you may want by actually building an audience now, begin making money now, and set yourself up for a Black Friday. Set yourself up for a great first quarter when we know everyone is trying to work on themselves and fix themselves and invest in themselves. You don't want to be getting in the game at that time because guess what? You're prey at that time, right? You're prey. Instead, you want to set yourself up now, right? So you can actually be out there providing the solutions to people during Black Friday and during the first of the year, right? That are looking for solutions, right? To make 2024 a better year. And then all along from here and now, guess what? You're going to be collecting buyers. You're going to be collecting clients. You're going to be making money. You're going to be making sales, right? But you're still setting your business up, right? For the big months ahead, all right? Businesses don't decide to get ready for Black Friday in November. They don't decide to get ready for a good first quarter or great first quarter in the first quarter. Believe it or not, those decisions, the actions are being taken and being had right now. All right. That's real talk. All right. That's real talk. And that's not what a lot of people talk about in the make money space, because most people in the make money space are feast and famine. They're just trying to make a couple of bucks. I want to show you how to make money, but I also want to show you how to build a business. All right, build an actual business. And we got to take these things into consideration. All right. So if you are serious about learning, right, how to make money online, and you would love also an instant made opportunity, a ready-made opportunity, where as you're learning, you can also turn right back around and begin to earn by actually sharing, right, the learning platform with other people and position yourself to have $500 days. First link down below in the description will give you all the information that you need. All right, we'll give you every bit of information that you need. When you opt in, you'll see a video from me that you can actually watch. All right, and I kind of just break down how I view this platform and all that you can do with it. And then underneath that video, you'll have a button where you can click that and actually go over to my main info page and read the entire page, because it breaks down exactly what you get, everything that's in the course, everything about the license that you get to be able to resell it and keep all of the money. This is not an affiliate opportunity. You are actually setting up a business where even though you don't create this course, you're able to sell it as your own. And when someone buys it, they're buying directly from you, and all the money comes directly back to you. And you don't have to worry about customer support. You don't have to worry about, doing any kind of coaching or anything. The platform, the community, right, takes care of all of that. You get to focus on learning how to build your business, learning how to grow your business, and introducing other people right to the platform that want to be able to do the same thing that you're doing. All right. Again, learn how to allow your journey to be your message, right? And allow your message to actually be your business. And you're going to see how easy, right, it is to pull all of this off and to make it happen. All right. So I don't see any questions over there. If I can help you any further, once you go over to my website, feel free to hit reply on any email that you may receive from me if you do have any questions. And again, if you're on my email list, or if you're here, like just watching and you're not on my email list, tomorrow I'm going to be making a really, really dope announcement. It's probably going to be during my live stream tomorrow night, but make sure you're on my email list because there's going to be some special things that I am going to open up for daily accountability. And I'm opening up a really, really great opportunity exclusively for my email list tomorrow to help more people as well. All right. So again, the link down below in the description will get you plugged in and get you all the information that you need. I really hope that today helps to expand your mind, right, around how to survive online for the long term. If you don't want to keep chasing opportunity, and relying upon other people, you've got to learn how to become self-sufficient, and skills literally pay the bills, right? And so you really can't do these things unless you understand the skills. You acquire the knowledge and you take action on the knowledge, right, to develop the skills. Because then when that happens, you can do things like firing off an email, letting people know you can do something for them, and having people reply and say yes. Do you remember? I'll tell you this. This is funny. This just came back to my remembrance. So many instances where I've done this, but in this particular instance, this wasn't even my skill set. So this was, well, I don't even know what year it was, but I wanted to learn Facebook ads, and so I had connected with a gentleman that was actually local to me, and I met with him and his girlfriend, and we were talking about Facebook ads. And then he's like, well, Steph, he's like, are there people in your community that would like to learn Facebook ads as well? And keep in mind, this was during a time where like Facebook ads was still like very, very like taboo and kind of like people wanted to get in on really learning how to use it. And I was like, yeah, I'm like, certainly there are people within my community on my email list that would want to learn how to use Facebook ads. And he said, fantastic. He's like, I'm going to put something together. I'll run it by you. And so he was teaching me how to do Facebook ads. And then we put together this program. He's like, let me come in and let's do a Zoom, invite your people out to the Zoom, right? And I will talk to them about Facebook ads. Like I'll break down how it works and everything. And we'll make a really cool offer at the end for anyone that wants to work with us, right? To set up their Facebook ads. And I was like, brilliant. We did that webinar, and all I remember is like the interest in the sales just started rolling in. The offer was like for $375, I think. And we just had people like hand over fist paying us $375, and we split the money because I was like I was the affiliate because I didn't know nothing about Facebook ads, but I made the introduction, right? And then I got to learn as I was I got to learn Facebook ads as I was sitting there with the people that I introduced him to. And as he was helping them, right, I was able to learn in real time too. That's an instance where, collaboration. I didn't have the skill, but it was something I wanted to learn. And I had the expert right in my corner, and that expert wanted to make extra money as well. So I introduced him to my community, right? And the both of us made a great deal of money in a very, very short period of time. It's little things like that. It's little things like that. And when you decide to play as an island, those opportunities don't happen for you, right? You're constantly grinding, right? Because everything is reliant upon you, all right? And so again, I hope tonight does leave you better. No matter what the times are, I just want you to know that you definitely can grow during any economic time, especially online. That's why an online business is so amazing. All right, because there are not too many people that are not connected to the internet, no matter what the times are. There are not too many people that are not still coming online to be entertained, to be educated, to get things they want, to search for things, to buy things, to learn things. They're constantly there. So by having an online business and understanding where the desire is and where the demand is, and then creating solutions, right, to be able to serve those people, like you can literally always be in business. Right? It simply is just a choice. It simply is just a decision. All right. And so I encourage you, like seriously, check out the first link down below in the description. It's going to give you everything that you need to get set up in this way, and to also give you an incredible opportunity, right, to be able to share your journey as you're learning. And then if you're like me and you end up having this incredible love, right, for making money online and teaching people how to make money online, and you don't want to create your own course, right? Why not just collaborate with something that's already in place, that's already working, make life easy on yourself, and just simply be the messenger. Just simply be the messenger, right? And make the recommendation, right? And position yourself to have, $500 days. You realize 4 sales a week is $2,000 a week. Think about how many people are out there that have this desire, right? And think about, out of all of us, we all can have different niches that we're serving. We're not all talking to the same people. There are so many people out there that want to learn how to either bring their businesses online, or they want to learn how to create additional income source for themselves online. It's like literally like everyone that wants to make money online needs this training. That's the thing. They need this training. They need this opportunity. All right. So I look so forward to seeing you inside of the community. If you get in, just email me. Say, Steph, I'm in, because I also have bonuses for you as well. All right. I have really, really sweet bonuses for you as well. And I'll save my other thing for tomorrow, but I'm really, really excited. Just know that those that are in, or those that get in before tomorrow, right, you're going to get an additional opportunity as well, which is going to be really, really sweet. All right. So I hope you're leaving better than when you came. Stay inspired, my friend. Take action. Don't just consume the information. Take action on the information and allow it to make you and your business better. I'll see you guys back tomorrow. Bye-bye.